Yes, the title is clickbait. I'm not stopping Amazon. Yes, I do coaching, I do mentorship, but I'm still an Amazon seller, right? But we had a really good comment a couple of minutes ago, actually, and I'm making this video right after reading this comment and replying to it from Jaco. So shout out to you, Jaco. And Jaco was saying pretty much, how am I supposed to do coaching with you if you do not motivate people to get your coaching, you do not show interviews of students, you do not share your sales and profit? And regarding the sales and profit, by the way, you can go on my channel, and every single month what I used to do is I used to break down my sales, my profit, the loss that I took that month, all that stuff, while I was actually actively scaling my Amazon business, right? I think I did it until, I don't remember. Like I did it for close to 1 year. I was doing it every single month. Yes, that's true. I'm not doing it anymore, but those videos are going to come back. It's just that I've been really busy trying to outsource a lot of the stuff, and so it's not like my involvement in the business has changed a lot, and I made a lot of videos on that specific thing again, but we're going to go back to those videos. Those videos are going to come back. But the rest of the comments was really interesting, because he was saying that, you know, it would be good if I did interview with people that are in my group mentorship, in my coaching, that took my coaching, all that stuff. And like, actually you can see a lot of testimonies if you go on the Discord server, testimonies of people that actually took my coaching and that actually came to the group mentorship. But and let me actually read the comments. I actually replied to the comment. They say, motivating people would be good, and interviews with your students. So yeah, that's what I said. So yeah, and like, I thought that it was actually a great opportunity for me to actually tell you guys why I actually started doing coachings and mentorship, and coaching first, because the mentorship came later. But you know, because at the end of the day, it's a really interesting story, and you're going to see why, and you're going to understand why, because it's the truth. Okay, what he's saying is the truth. I'm not really super pushy with my mentorship and with the coaching. All right, and you guys, if you are actually in the mentorship, you guys know that, you know, I'm not even that much interested in money, because if I was, like, I would do way more stuff and I would be way more strict. And like, if you are in the mentorship, you know, if you are somebody that is in my mentorship, or if you took a coaching from myself in the past, you know already that I'm not doing that for the money at all. It's great, yes. I'm making great money with all that stuff, and not just with that, but with my personal brand. But like, to be honest, I'm not even enjoying one bit of that money, because all that money goes back into the YouTube channel one way or another, or goes back into another product that is coming from that sphere of my personal brand, such as the target list, such as Arbitrage Stalker, or you know, just buying new equipment for the YouTube channel. Because you guys don't know, but I've been working on a lot of stuff backstage, and there's a lot of great cool stuff that are coming to the YouTube channel pretty soon, different stuff that I've been doing. But yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about why it's the case, why I'm not that pushy, why I'm actually not doing everything that I can to do coaching. Because at the end of the day, and I'm going to tell you the truth, coaching takes a lot of time. And at the beginning, the real reason why I started to say that I was doing coaching is because if you actually look for my first videos, there was another link for the coaching, and I've had that link since the beginning. And it has everything to do with one of the reasons why, not the only reason, it's a small reason why actually I started the YouTube channel, because you know that the main reason was that there's other videos on that subject. I'm not going to talk about that, but it was one of the small reasons why I actually started on YouTube as well. And I think that it would be interesting. I thought that it would be interesting to share that in today's video. So if you do not know this, and after 3 minutes of like an intro of like almost 4 minutes, I'm finally going to introduce myself. If you've never seen me, if it's the first time that you see me, leave a comment, let me know in the comments. Just put a thumbs up in the comment, whatever. You don't even need to write it. So it will be our first introduction. But yeah, my name is Chris Mangonza. I release daily videos right here on YouTube about selling on Amazon. So if you are new, subscribe and like this video so you get recommended more videos. And once again, in these videos, there's everything that you need. If you are willing to sit through all my videos, take notes. Because the way the information is presented is not like a list of bullet points. The video is presented in long form, like all the information is presented in long form format, and I share a lot of my experience. So if you actually want to grow an Amazon business, you do not necessarily need to get on my coaching if you want to grow. If you have time to sit down in front of your computer or your phone, take notes, and watch every single one of my videos. I've been doing daily videos for 1.5 years, probably. You have everything that you need. You have 95% of the stuff that I share with people in my coaching. The only thing is that people in my coaching have direct access to me if they have questions and all that stuff, and they get to learn the stuff that I do not necessarily talk about on YouTube, which is really a small part of it. But like, it's more help you want to grow faster, right? It's easier to grow that way, right? Because sitting in front of 600 videos to learn how to sell on Amazon, to scale your business is not, it's not the most efficient use of your time if you have the money to invest into coaching, right? But I digress a little bit, and actually no, because it has everything to do with the topic of today's video. But the real reason, and I'm finally going to tell you the real reason why I actually started doing coaching, I started Arbitrage coaching, and it has everything to do with the reason why I actually started on YouTube. Again, one of the reasons, not the main reason, but one of the reasons. And one of the things that motivated me to, because I was going to start on YouTube anyways. Actually, I already shot some pilot videos before I actually started posting videos about Amazon. I had some videos talking about books, because I was reading a lot and talking about books that I was reading and all that stuff, and more business in general. But I realized that, like, I'm doing Amazon. I know I know a lot about Amazon. Let me just do videos on Amazon. So that was, I would say that was one of the main reasons. But like, the second reason why I actually decided to make videos on Amazon is because a lot of people started, when I was saying that, hey, I'm selling on Amazon and I'm making this amount of money, a lot of people were saying, hey, let me pick your brain, can we sit down and talk about it? I'm really interested in that. And so one of the reasons why I actually started, that actually motivated me to start YouTube channels, was to be able to tell these guys, hey, no, you cannot pick my brain, because I don't have time for that and I do not want to do that, but I have videos on my YouTube channel and you can go on my YouTube channel and learn if you want to. But I'm not going to sit down with you for 1 hour to explain to you the business to you, and how it works. So it was one of the reasons. And so it's pretty much for the same reason that I actually started doing coaching, because a lot of people that, and even when I only had 100 subscribers, 150 subscribers, a lot of people were DMing me on Instagram, on Discord, were trying to find me, sending me emails, and I had no public profile on social media and all that stuff at that moment, right? And when we actually started the Discord server, which was shortly after, it was even worse, because people were trying to DM me on Discord and all that stuff. But like, and the truth is that you need to realize that you do not need to have a lot of subscribers. If you know what you're talking about, people are going to realize it and are going to come to you and ask you advice and try to talk with you. And so one of the main reasons why I actually did that, one of the main reasons why I did the coaching, was a way for me to actually tell these people, hey, like, look, I'm not going to sit here and help you with your business every day. I'm not going to talk to you every day and answer every single one of your questions. If this is what you want, come on a coaching call with me, but like, I don't do that. Like, I don't do that for free. It does not make sense. And so it's not because I don't want to do it, because if you actually look at it, I helped a ton of people for free. It's not that I don't want to do it, but it's because at one point it starts to get, what's the right word? Overwhelming. It starts to get overwhelming, the amount of people that want to talk to you. And you need to realize that if you are in a specific niche, you do not need a ton of subscribers for the amount of people that, and especially if people realize that you know what you're talking about. You do not need a lot of subscribers for the number of people that want to talk to you to become overwhelming, because it's going to become overwhelming super fast, And so that's one of the main reasons why I started doing coaching. And actually, I had a link in my YouTube videos, and I put the link really fast, but I was not even advertising it. And I think I stopped putting it at one point. And then last summer I started to get more and more subscribers. Last summer I was over 1,000 subscribers. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to just start telling people at the beginning of my videos, I'm going to put a new link and tell people. And even at some points I was telling people, like, yeah, that's fine. When I noticed that people were actually motivated, I said, because like, if you are in my group mentorship, 100%, because there's group mentorship that I do where, and most of them are not even worth my time, because there's group mentorship that I do where I just make like $25 an hour when I'm on a call with the people. And so all the things that I do outside of the calls, it takes way more time. Oh, and it just made me realize that I actually forgot about something yesterday. But yeah, whatever. Just took care of it. Whatever. Let's get back to what we were saying. But yeah, like if you are in my group mentorship, you know that I don't even look at the time, except if I have something to do absolutely later. And it's rarely the case. Like I try to have some buffer time, but like, usually you know that I really don't care about the money. And there's a lot of people that can tell you that came into my mentorship, that came because like at one point, and this is the reason why I brought the price from $50 to $100 a month for the mentorship. Because the truth is that when I actually, because I could, if I wanted to, I could go full-time. I could go full-time doing coaching every single day, like multiple coaching groups a day, every single day, and make a ton of money this way, if I kept everything at $50 a month. The reason why, because when I started doing the coaching groups, the group mentorship, I put the price at $50 a month, and I sold out 3 groups immediately. 3 groups in one day were sold out. 3 groups of 10 people. I don't know if you realize, 10 people, okay? So it's actually like an extra $1,500 a month just for doing the group mentorship. I was able to sold out 3 groups because people know, okay, people know that I know what I talk about, and they realize that I can help them, right? So the reason why I actually increased the price is because, at $50 a month, there are some people that would actually, because, it's like everything. You start something new, you get excited, and when you realize that you're going to need to put in some work, you are going to stop showing up. You're not going to shop. You're not going to do anything. You're not going to care. I'm going to tell you, hey, okay, so here's what we learned for next week. You need to do this, and come back next week, and we'll discuss about what you did and all that stuff. And people would not do that stuff, right? And that's the reason why I actually increased it to $100 a month, because to be 100% honest, by increasing it to $100 a month, I'm making way less money because I'm taking less people, because I'm doing $100 a month, but just for 5 people. I'm making less money because with $100 a month, it's a little bit more painful for people when they actually stop, when they realize that, it's a little bit more painful for people to actually pay and not do shit. All right, it's a little bit more painful. And so, because at $50 a month, a lot of people can say, yeah, I'm paying $50 a month. They forget about it. They do not do anything. They show up to the calls. They don't do nothing. And so, it's actually a waste of my time. If I really wanted to, I just put the price back down to $50 a month and sell five groups, one group every single day. Means $500 a month per day. So let's say I do 7 groups like this. 1,000 per group. I make 500 per group. So I make 3,500. I make 3,500 a month just by 1 hour of work, and I would just keep the things at 1 hour, and that's it. If I really wanted to make money, that's what I would do. And I could even do 2 groups a day. Okay, so that would be something. I could do it easy. The truth is that at the end of the day, it's not what interests me. Okay, because some people that are in my group mentorship know, okay, because if you're in the group, if you've been getting some coaching from me, you know that I don't care about the money at all. Sometimes there are some groups where we stay more than 2 hours, sometimes talking or answering questions, because I really don't care. It's not about that. It's really not about that. And as I said, because what I don't like is, once people realize that, a lot of the time, this is why when people, there's a lot of people that actually took my one-time coaching in the past, last summer, that I'm still talking to today and helping, because I know that these guys are actually motivated and actually respect your time, and they're actually respectful, because there's a lot of people that want you to help them all the time and are not willing to do shit. And so and expect everything for free. This is the main thing that I was trying to avoid. But I don't really care about the money. It's not about the money. And you guys know, I'm not American. I grew up in Europe, and our relationship to money is a little bit different. It's not I'm not as obsessed with money as a lot of people. But that's beside the point. What I'm really trying to say, as I said, is that at the end of the day, I haven't been doing it for money, and I actually enjoy helping people. And the truth is that when I started advertising the coaching calls, people actually started showing up and actually started enjoying the process of doing the coaching calls. Actually really started to enjoy it, and the group mentorship even more. But yeah, so that's the main reason why I kept doing it. And to be honest, usually when I open a group, it sells out immediately. even at $100, it sells out immediately. The reason why I put it at $100 is because I know that at $100, I do a group of 5. After 1 month and a half, 2 months, there's already going to be 2 guys that will have give up. Because they realize that they actually need to put in work, and they realize that if they're not willing to put in work, paying $100 a month is too much for them. And of course, I would do the same. If I'm and to be honest, personally, I would do the same at $50. Okay, but whatever. So I know that, because at the end of the day, I know that I'm going to start a group. Okay. For the first month and a half, so for the first 2 months, really, I'm going to make $500 per month for this group, and then after 1 month, after 2 months, I will have 2 people that have given up. It's always the case. I see that it's always that ratio, because and at the beginning, I was trying to take people that were way more invested into their business, but people lie. People lie all the time. People will tell you that they have that much money to invest, that they're really motivated, that they're willing to put in work every single week. They're going to lie about it. There's nothing that you can do about it, right? You're going to believe people. There's really nothing that you can do about it. But after 2 months, I would get like a group of 5 people, bring it down to 3 people, so I make $300 per group per month. So at least 1 hour and 30 minutes per call, because usually like I never do less than 1 hour and 30 minutes per call. So it's going to be, and I do a lot of things. I review leads after the calls and all that during the week for every people. I talk to every people one-on-one when they need help. And the way it's going to go is like, and it's always the way it goes. So the way it goes is, I go from 5 people to 3 people. So I start making $300 a month for at least 6 hours of coaching, and without all the work that I do outside of the coaching for them, with 6 hours of coaching, with 6 hours of call. So I make like $50 a month. Okay, best case scenario, $50 a call. I'm sorry, $50 an hour. So at the end of the day, it's not super worth it. If I actually got a job in corporate America, I could do close to that, if not actually that. And if I actually invest that time in my business, I can actually make more money. So it's just for you guys to realize that, and to be honest, to be 100% honest, after this summer, I think that I might open 1 more group. As I said, I'm probably going to open a group in August, and I don't know yet, because I have a ton of other stuff to work on. But maybe I'm going to work to open 1 more group, and after that, I'm going to slow down a lot or stop taking new people. And I don't think I will cut groups. I will keep the groups that I have. But yeah, maybe I will cut 1 or 2 groups, but because it takes, what you do not realize is that it takes a lot of time. It really takes a lot of time. And so this is one of the reasons why I haven't been really pushy about my coaching and trying to sell it, really trying to sell my coaching. So, and this is why, but however, we are still going to get, especially probably next month, because I'm going to meet all of these people in person, we are going to get a lot of some interviews with some people from my coaching groups. It's going to be nice, and not necessarily to sell more coaching, but really to get you guys to have if those guys share some value, some stuff that they learned along the way, because we all have different experience, and so things that they understand that changed everything for them may actually help you, and I may have not gone through the same thing. So it's always good to have the experience of different people. So yeah, that will come probably soon. All right, so hopefully this video was helpful. You learned 1 thing or 2. If you did, leave a like in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Okay, thank you for watching.